What up, fam? We back. Pretty much at the same place we left off. Last trip we ended at the Navajo Dam. Fished all day, it was incredible. We said we were going to be back. We're kind of back. We actually have already made it to Farmington, New Mexico. Gonna ride a little simple trail just to kill off the rest of the day. Possibly go eat some Fiesta Mexicana later on for dinner. The trail we're gonna ride is Road Apple West, I believe. Hopefully I got that right. Last trail, obviously kind of botched the name the whole way through, but who cares about that? Not to be discussed. Anyways, Road Apple Trail West. There's pretty much like one line. I'm gonna ride it backwards because I don't know, it just looked way better on the map that way. I think it's supposed to be the feeder trail for this other little network right over here. I'll insert that little title right here. I can't remember it off the top of my head. Anyways, it's just on the north side of Farmington. And actually you can kind of see behind me, that's out west that way. Big old storm over that way, but it's staying that way, so we're not gonna worry about it too much. We're gonna head south. Kitty's in the van. She's gonna go meet me in Farmington. It says on Trailforks this would only take an hour, but again, I'm riding it backwards and it's uphill the proper way that you're supposed to ride it. There's no video, plenty of photos of this little network. It seems like a lot of people actually bring their kids out here, so use that for what it's worth. I'm gonna ride it backwards. I'm gonna hope that I can turn an hour into 45 minutes. Lastly, anybody in the Farmington area, if you know anything about this trail, feel free to leave a comment. This will be uploaded up on Trailforks as part of, you know how I like to do, there'll be the whole vlog of the trip. But I'll segment out, you know, like all of the activities and stuff like that, just for people looking for information on those things. But anyways, the plan for the rest of the trip, I'll go ahead and itinerize that. We're going to do this trail. We got dinner plans in Farmington tonight. We're actually going to go stay out at the Navajo Dam. I mentioned that, or in the, you know, just a few minutes ago in the beginning of this. We're picking up actually kind of where we left off. We're heading back to the same areas. That's okay. We just had some more things that we wanted to do. Didn't want to wait till next year. It's warmer, perfect conditions. So we're going to go ahead and do that now on this trip. The plan for the Navajo Dam is tomorrow we're going to basically wake up there, fish all day. Kitty's got work to do, so she'll be doing her thing. From there, we will head north to Durango tomorrow night, wake up, do a little bike trail there just north of Durango, and then go on to, you know, Silverton, Ouray area. Ultimately, we're just gonna hang out there for 4th of July and then do, on Saturday, we're gonna do a trail called Ice Lake Trails. Should be great, perfect conditions. We saw a trail report from like 2 days ago. People said they had a blast. We're able to do the whole thing. And then from there, Sunday, book it on back to Texas. So, but yeah, that's the plan. Well, I guess that's it. Let's get to it. I'm gonna try and outrun that. I'm gonna ride this whole ridge down and around. Dirt bike trails up in here too. Oh no. I'm on a dirt bike trail, that's the update. Oh. I definitely chose the right direction, so anybody watching this, ride this trail backwards, aka north to south, and you will enjoy it. Don't get lost. That's a key thing. That's what I'm saying, riding this the other direction would be suicidal on a hot day. A cold day, this wouldn't even be fun. What's up, folks? Back again. Wrapped up the day yesterday. Just finished out that bike trail. I think the GoPro died as I was finishing up the trail. No big deal. You didn't miss much. When we got off the trail, it was starting to rain. We were hungry, tired. We got over to Fiesta Mexicana. Hit 3 of 6 locations now. Great spot. Excellent place to eat some Mexican food if you're ever here in like the Four Corners area. But today's the day. We're on to the fishing day. We're here at the Navajo State Park. Again, just as we called yesterday. We're gonna fish a couple different areas. We got some meetings at like 10 this morning, so we're gonna check out some of these areas and then move around throughout the day after that. So I won't delay too much. Let's get right to it. Well, for starters, I got just like a little turquoise nymph, probably 22 gauge, something small. That is what was hidden last time I was out here. We'll kind of see what happens. As I mentioned earlier in the the preface for this portion of the video, we're going to a meeting here in about like an hour and a half. I'm going to stay down here by the cell service so that way I could just knock it out real quick. I'm going to go further down that way towards the dam once that's over. But this is a quick hole right here at the beginning of the park. A lot of people way down there. In fact, I walked from all the way in front of us. Yeah, I don't know, there's a bunch of people like bank fishing down there. I don't think, I saw one trout walking up here, but I just don't think there's a lot of action this far down. I think everything's down in the tailwater, right below the dam. But, we'll kill out an hour or two, get a little practice in, and then cruise on down there, like I said, after that meeting. So, I'll let it run for right now, but I may turn the GoPro off here in a little bit and just turn it on when I get catches or hooks or something like that. I'm gonna try and be much better about that this trip. But no action yet. Water's chilly. Beautiful day. Not a cloud really in sight, but I don't know. Wish us luck. What up, folks? We're still spot hunting. Walked down quite a ways. Haven't seen any action. I'm probably like a quarter of a mile upstream from where I launched from that initial boat drop ramp or a boat drop. I don't know. Like I said, really just kind of killing some time for the most part. However, I'd like to get some fishing, but right now I'm just walking down the bank trying to find just any kind of action. Water's super clear. And last time I was here, I mean, I wasn't in this area, but you could easily spot the fish in the water. I just haven't seen anything yet. I saw one fish right after I launched away down there, but I haven't seen anything since. So I moseyed on down the bank, as you can see right here. I don't know. I was gonna kind of try these little tailwaters coming out of the breaks and the currents right there, but man, I just haven't seen anything. So I don't know. We'll give it a little bit, maybe like another hour or so. If we can't find anything, we're gonna go ahead and head back to the van, get ready for the meeting, and then we'll migrate to a different place. But that's all I got for you right now. We'll check back in. But just like I said, I haven't seen anything, man. Cast is pretty on point today. Of course, that bird just got a fish. Look at that. I saw one flying earlier. Had a fish, so my least favorite part of this place. This is a great fishing hole, but we need to cut ourselves a new trail here, gentlemen. It just doesn't matter where you walk, you sink. Ugh. Man. Ugh. Man, it's gross and it stinks. Just been kind of bopping around this morning. Started out down by like what is it called? Like Crusher Hole. And like, when I say nothing, walk right out here, fish. Right there. Crazy. This is not the fly that I want, but maybe. These boys down here at the dam are picky. It's an understatement. Let's go. He didn't want it. Let's go. Buddy is angry. Yeah, buddy. Not too bad, not too bad. Right there, in the sunlight. Pull it up there. Oh. And drop. Well, not the best day out on the river, or at least not the day we wanted. I guess any day you get to go fishing all day is a good day. But we're wrapping up here at the Navajo Dam, heading north to Durango. We're gonna stay the night there. Tomorrow I'm gonna wake up and do Chaffin Falls, I believe. It's a mountain bike trail just out on the east side of Durango. We'll see if that's accessible. I gotta kind of scout it out tonight. If we're able to, we're gonna stay at the trailhead and then ride it first thing in the morning. Then from there, we're headed on to Red Mountain Trail. Kitty's been stuck in the van most of the day, so hopefully tomorrow she can get out, get active. But anyways, we're hungry. We're gonna get back on the road. We'll see you at the next stop. Alrighty, little update here. So it's day 3, it's Thursday, July 3rd. We're still in Durango. We ended up just sleeping at the Walmart in Durango last night. It's a place we just knew was locked down, had some good bathrooms, so on and so forth. We woke up a little bit late today. I think Kitty still had like a full plate before she could really kind of call it quits for the holidays. So we were a little late getting out of the Walmart. We actually had a kind of a slight change of plans also. We didn't want to go all the way up to Halfling Creek and ride that down. That was going to be something where, we had to like kind of really push the van to, the brink. Didn't feel comfortable doing that. And so we ended up just kind of pulling an audible. We're just going to hang out in Durango, ride around a little bit. We'll document a little bit of it, but it's just going to be like a little couple's day. She's finally done with work, so we're just going to hang out together. Later on, we're going to ride up to Silverton. I think from there, we'll probably do some form of I'll probably do like some kind of bike trip. Check-ins, not to, like the last check-ins, not till 8, so we got plenty of time. We're also going to scout out Ice Lake Trail for Saturday, because that's like the whole reason why we're here this weekend. If we see something that really changes what that can be, then we'll switch plans. But for now, that's the deal. We're just gonna get after it. Have a good day. What's up, fellas? What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Well, another turn of events. The weather at 550 is just terrible right now. It's not even worth driving up there. If we even got to Silverton right now, I don't even know there'd be much to do. Anyway, so what we're gonna do is Kitty's gonna hang out downtown, kind of run around some shops. I think she had a little bit more work to finish up before the holidays, so I've got some time to kill. I came over here to Overlook Mountain Trail System. It's ultimately the one that houses Hogsback. I've ridden just about every other trail on this network. Today I'm going to try to get to the top of Hogsback. I don't know how this is going to work. Everybody has pretty much told me don't go the steep way. They say if you're going to ride it at all, go up the long way and then ride back down the way you came. That is like a very isolated downhill way. I'm going to kind of tempt fate. I'm going to go over to the steep way, take a look at it, see if it's something that I can hike a bike up. I've done that many times, and pretty sketchy conditions. I've done that many times in pretty sketchy conditions. But if worst comes to worst, there's a fun trail right back down to here, and then I could go and take the long way up Hogsback and then come back down that way, ride back into town, link up with Kitty, and then we'll head north for the day. Like I said, it's about, I don't know, I think it's like 2:30 now. We're about to get rolling. The goal is to be done and off the trails by like 5-6 o'clock. Kill a little bit of time in town, wait out the rest of that storm, and then get up to Silverton. By the time like the sun goes down, ultimately like 7-8 o'clock, it should be completely clear up there, so we're not worried about that. Anyways, we're not going to waste too much more time. Let's get to it. Okay, so little update. We're about, I don't know, about a little under 3/4 of the way up Hogsback. I actually intended to go up the steep way, but didn't. I accidentally came up the gradual climb way, which It's turned out to be quite nice. It's actually been like just a really smooth walk up here. I haven't even been pedaling too much. I just, you know, taking it slow, easy, literally walking the bike up, not killing myself. As you can see, I'm more dressed for like sun beat down than the bike beat down. But I think we're headed right up there. I've been kind of checking the map here and there. It looks like we're going to continue up this direction and then literally loop right back around me, and then we do kind of like a, oh shit, we're gonna come back this direction, we're gonna come back around me, and we're gonna head up there. And it does look a little treacherous, a little exposed, but we're here for it. At the very least, this has not been a beat down climb, so you know, if I can't get over it, then possibly either ride like hog's foot down, or I don't think I'm gonna go the other way. Everything I've heard and seen, I've been kind of, actually even I watched a little video on the way up here, it doesn't look like it's worth it to go down the other side. It's so steep, it's crazy. I'm not really prepared for that anyhow. I mean, I have that gear, but I didn't even bring that on this trip. At the very least, I'm either gonna do hog's foot off the other side, which is supposed to be pretty gnarly, or I'm just gonna get dressed and come right back down the same way, and then maybe catch a few other trails on my way out. Yeah, this is, like I said, it hasn't really been a beat down. I think I'm way beyond the halfway point, so I'm gonna get back to climbing. I haven't been doing any shots for this, so like we came fresh off the trailhead to this little note. I'm really just documenting the climb. I'd like to touch back whenever we get right there. Let's see it. Okay, I'm gonna try and make this quick. The wind died down for just a second. It's really picking up. We did make it up and over where we said we were. We're just underneath the summit right there. Like I said, the wind has died down just enough for me to talk to you, but here in just a second, as you'll see, I got the crazy hair. Here in just a second, the wind's gonna pick up, and I mean, it's crazy. In fact, I've kind of got the bike wedged into a bush so it can't fall. Look at that, the wind stopped. Hopefully you can catch the end of this. I'm gonna get on the bike, ride it out. Should be a great trail, so let's get after it. Buddy had to have been local. He's from out of town to just go and do that. That's crazy. This is fun. This is worth the climb. Hopefully those trail runners are out of the way. People passing over there. Almost got mixed up on the trail there. Last time I was on this Overend Mountain system, I didn't really come over here to this like south side. So on the way out, as I come off of Hogsback, and I may already be on it. Actually, I'm on this like Census Way or something like that. There's your bees. Nope. This looks wrong. Whew. Whew. Definitely not the way to come down. Well. What's that? Well, I was riding to town trying to find Kitty, and I did. Want to cheers? Not to cheers. Nice day, nice evening. Well, welcome back. The journey continues. Shut up. Well, welcome back. The journey continues. I'm a mess. Been sweating all day. Got off the hill earlier. Met Kitty for a little snack and a beer. We made it up to Silverton. Got checked into our campsite. We came up to the trailhead of Ice Lake Trails. We wanted to make sure that the road getting up here was all right. It rained a ton over the weekend, or over this past week. Trail's good, the trailhead's good. It looks like the trail's open and people were climbing it. They were coming out of there as we pulled up on them. But on the way back, we actually saw some moose. We'll insert meese. I don't think that's how that's said. I don't think that's how that's said. But anyway, so on our way out, we saw a moose. A few of them actually. We took some pictures. We'll insert those here. Other than that, we're gonna head back, cook some dinner, just kind of settle in for the night, get cleaned up, and eat. We're fucking hungry. So until next time. Good morning, everyone. It's Friday, July 4th. Happy birthday, America. So last night, after we got off the hill, we made it up to Silverton. We were dying of hunger and just exhausted from the whole day. So we got into camp, made some burgers, took it easy, got cleaned up, got to bed early. You didn't really miss much. I don't even know if there was any highlights. This morning, woke up, flew the drone for a little bit. You saw some of those highlights just a second ago. Today, our plan's kind of simple, pretty low key. We're just gonna go hang out in Overend and kind of sightsee on our way up there, maybe pull over, take some pictures, things like that. Obviously, we'll kind of keep everybody updated as we continue. Once we get up to Overend, we'll just hang out there for the day. Tonight, we're just gonna stay at the trailhead of Ice Lake. So that tomorrow we can just wake up, hit that nice and early, and then get back over here to Silverton, maybe do a little bit of riding before we wrap it up and head home on Sunday. Yeah, so as I said, I'm gonna keep this short and sweet. We're already kind of running behind, so let's get to it. Good evening, everyone. Well, we had a day. We hung out in Overend all day. Just really kind of bumped around like a few shops. Kitty did a little shopping and stuff. We grabbed some drinks, a little snack, and then just kind of hung out around town. They had a few activities going and everything like that. I'm gonna make this short and sweet. We're gonna get to sleep. As you can see, the sun's going down. We're gonna try and get after it early, or at least at a good time. We got a good spot right here at the trailhead of Ice Lake Trails. We're actually parked just outside of the South Mineral Campground. Trailhead is right over there. Like I said, we're gonna get to sleep and get after it tomorrow. We've got all day to do this trail. It does take like 4 or 5 hours, possibly even 6, depending on kind of like how everybody's feeling. I guess it is the day after 4th of July after all. Anyways, we're gonna hit the hay. We'll see you tomorrow. This is Kitty before Ice Lake Trail.
Yeah, that is true. This is Tyler before Ice Lake Trail.
Good morning, everyone. It's July 5th, Saturday. We got up and at it this morning. We damn near froze to death in the van, but it's okay, we're here. Van's running pretty low on battery. We have everything shut off but the fridge. Hoping that it'll last through the day, at least till we can get back on the road later and give it some more charge. Tonight we are boondocking, or dry camping at an RV park. But anyways, that's for later. We'll cover that later. We're about to do Ice Lake Trails. So round trip, it's about 7.3 miles and it's about 2,700 feet. In fact, they have this cool little sign right here. I'm gonna show it to you guys. shows like the comparison of the elevation and buildings. And we'll show all this here. But we're all checked in at the registry and we're heading out. Let's go.
Morning.
Look, you walk through it. See the people up there?
Oh, that's cool.
Trail running here. Oh.
Wow.
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 Oh my god. You little turtle. Here you go. Now do it.
Wow.
Okay, now do it for real.
Wow.
Now there you go. Don't do it like I said. You do it like a turtle. You turn around and go.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. I'll take some kisses. Don't die. Here you go on camera. Went down there, came up all the way through all that. Kitty's killing it. Honestly, I'm sucking ass. Alright?
Yep.
Onward we go. Up that way. Big basin right there.
It's crazy up here.
Yeah, we're way up there. We gotta go all the way back down. So for those of you following along, correction, this Ice Lake trip, I don't know what that other one is. I'll insert it below right there. Yeah, no, that's Ice Lake. And that's blue as shit. I don't know how well I can come through on the GoPro right now, but we're gonna walk over to it. top of those three. There you go. Come over to this guy.
This one?
Yep. Left foot. Nope, that's okay. Left foot over. Put your pull down. There you go. Pull down when you walk. Now step without a pull down. There you go. And then just come right over here. You take this. Pull down right here on something firm. Come right across. Left foot. Left foot. Look at that. Listen to me. See how easy that was? I need a title for this episode. What are you going to name it?
My husband's always right.
You heard it, folks. You heard it. Brucey's going to be mighty proud of that one. Mighty proud. So we're not going to get the drone out here. We had it out at the other lake. It was a lot less crowded. As you can see, loads of people all around. So you're just going to have to take in the GoPro. There's Kitty's cute self. I'm sure you could pop the drone out if you were the only one up here. If we were the only ones up here, we would. But I'm so excited to get down to the van. Because wait till you hear what's going on there. Well, Kitty's seen enough of Ice Lake and the crowds, so we're headed back to the van. I don't know the distance back to the van. I know it takes about an hour and a half. So cue montage now. So we're coming down the other way. We at the split, which you can kind of see way down there. Yeah. Whenever we got up to the split, we went counterclockwise. It was a steep climb up to the top, but much shorter. And this one has a pretty shitty grade like this, but it's much longer. Yeah. The little traverse in between the two lakes, there's like a little bit of like I wouldn't call it rock climbing. You're just like traversing like a little like gravel slope, but it's no thing.
Just go.
Yeah, definitely go counter. Down this way, as you're about to see, you get a great view of the waterfall. Going the other direction, way over yonder, you see the view of looking back at it. But walk right out here, and there's the waterfall. So now we're going to continue on down and way over there. That was nasty. It's not that bad. Little butt squat right there. Little update, we came from all the way up there, coming down. A little sketchy. Kitty definitely recommends the other way, but things are clearing up. As you can see, once we get around the corner here, it's a smooth dirt track. Easy as pie, Doc. There you go. out. Oh man, that's hot.
Oh.
So as Kitty's pointing out, we're back to the trail merge split, whatever you want to call it. Again, to reiterate, we went counterclockwise, and what she was just talking about is that's where we started earlier. Well, I guess we split right here, and then we walked all the way up there, over that ridge, over another one, probably even another one. The lakes were technically that way. This one takes you directly, but it's a harder climb. We definitely enjoyed that climb more than how we would have enjoyed that climb. But we're back to the merge. The merge. Well, it's split if you're splitting, but if you're merging, it's merging. Anyway, so we're gonna hightail it down to the van because that's where our next adventure starts. So stay tuned. Well, down to the last half mile. We're both dragging ass. Like I said, we're both dragging ass. Worth it. We're just ready to be done. The sun's getting high. It's hot. We've seen a few people, or a few groups, starting this trail this late. You know, you can maybe get away with that in the fall. I would not advise July 1st to September 1st starting this afternoon, but that's my personal preference. I'm also from Texas, so you know, we stay out of the heat as much as possible during those months and in a pool or air-conditioned room or something. Nonetheless, that being said, I think we came here 2 years ago or last year for Memorial Day weekend, and we could not do this trail. So there is snow cover here till, you know, about late June. As you saw at the top, there is a lot of snow. Not a lot. There's snow at the peaks. Anytime during the summer, you start this trail before 10 a.m., you're all right. You're probably in the clear. But I reckon it's like 2 o'clock right now, and that's crazy. Even if you were going up there to stay for the night, maybe. There's in the camping areas up there, there's plenty of shade. So once you get up there, it's gonna suck getting up there, especially if you're carrying your camping gear for the night. But once you get up there, there's plenty of places to like hang out, chill, relax, cool off. The camping area is a little bit lower. I'd say almost like 1,000 feet lower than the lakes. I did not see anybody camping at the lakes. I don't know if that's allowed. Alrighty, here's Kitty after Ice Lake Trail. How do you feel?
Horrible.
How far did we go?
7.25 miles, 2,600 feet elevation gain.
How many hours?
5 hours.
And?
25 minutes.
Yeah. Alrighty, here, I'll just do it for. Here's Tyler after Ice Lake Trail. I can do it again. I'm gonna do it again.
No.
Alrighty, we're on to our next adventure. The van did not die while we were up there, so that's good. We have about 25% left, so we got to figure out how to charge a van before tonight. So like I was saying, battery didn't die on the van, which is really, really good. We're just gonna go make some laps. I think there's like I don't know, just a few errands to run here. Try and charge it up and stuff like that. We'll dry camping again tonight, so you know, we'll need as much of the power as we can, but just kind of gauging last night and today. You know, if we can get above 60, we should be plenty to make it through the night. I brought camera gear, I didn't see one animal, so we definitely overpacked, but it's okay. We're exhausted. We're done with this mess. We're done with this trip, pretty much. And we got a trip, I guess, back home, but yeah, over and out from Ice Lake Trails.